Here's what recruiters look for. So a couple of do's and don'ts. So first of all, as soon as they see that there's an incomplete profile, so for example, no photo, or if there's no work experience, they will not look at the rest of the profile. When they talk about a completed profile, you'll see LinkedIn usually gives you options. You can put in different sections. The main sections are to have your photo, to have your headline, to have your summary, your work experience, and your education, and also they look at connections. So the next major turn-off is if you don't have a professional photo. You'll find that some people do not realize how professional their photos need to be. It should be a headshot, okay? So no selfies of you posing in an interesting manner. No vacation pictures, and make sure that you're wearing business attire, so no caps or sunglasses, okay? The other thing that really turns a recruiter off is if you have incorrect information or discrepancies. You'll see some people put in the wrong dates, or they put in the spelling is really bad, or they don't put in any information. And if it doesn't match your CV, you're perceived then as untruthful. And then it sets up a little red flag, and they won't consider the rest of that profile. They look at how many connections you have, because if you have at least 300, the perception is that you have a strong and robust network, and that also you have a strong amount of trusted connections. Anything less than 300, you know, you have to think, is this profile still very new, or have they just not made the effort to find more people? And that's the perception that goes out. So try and aim for at least 300. The next part is to have a look at the summary, okay? It shouldn't be too long. It should not be a huge story about your life. It should be short and sweet with relevant work experience when you put in your experience. And you need to use critical key industry words, because that's what pops up in those searches. And when you put in your work experience, you need to put in your responsibilities and accomplishments. You do not have to give a whole story about the company unless it's a small company and people don't know, or it is not registered on LinkedIn. But this is not your completed CV in which you can add in all that kind of information. This must be structured so that people can see it very quickly and easily. When it comes to your headline, there's a couple of different opinions on what you should be doing, but the one that works the most is if you have a short and sharp headline. It should show your professional title, show your location, because when you do searches, whether it's on Google,
please just stop that last line again, because
yeah.
it blocked out of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
sound stopped. So maybe just
Yeah.
the point, the whole point.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So one of the other parts is to look at the headline. There's a number of different opinions on the headline, but the one that works the best is to have a strong and sharp headline. You need to put in your professional title in there. You need to put in your location, and avoid jargon. Don't put in, you know, a truly skilled and great accountant. You need to just put in that it's an accountant. But you'll see that when you do searches, you'll find that, for example, through Google, that's what pops up. So that's what you want to see. So always remember, and we will go through this now in the profile, is how to target to your audience. If you do post anything, like an article, or if you post your own comments or your own information onto to LinkedIn, it needs to be professional. It should not be social, because this actually shows the recruiter what is your communication style and how are you engaging knowledgeably. What are you doing to enhance your skills and your expertise, and also to give an overall picture of what are your interests, where do they really lie. So if you're an accountant and suddenly you're looking at competitive intelligence, where do you really want to pitch your next career? So think about what they see. The other one is that if you do have recommendations, there's a perception that if you have less than 3, it seems like, oh, you didn't get anybody. Whereas you have 3 and 4, it's a very acceptable number. But the same, if you have too many, it seems like you're trying too hard or you're just bragging now. The number of endorsements they also have a look at, because that shows a positive evaluation by your peers. We'll have a look at how to do that. If you are not ready to let your current company know that you're looking for a job, or let anybody else know that you're looking, then use something called open options, and that will let the recruiters know that this is a private signal that you're open to opportunities, and they will connect with you privately without letting out any information.